look at this. What?
Insane.
It's mind-melting, dude.
My first thought was like,
Crazy.
this is apocalyptic. This is doomsday.
Very heavy.
This is as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
1,000%. Like it's unbelievable the volume of plastic on this beach. The crazy thing is that it goes down like 8, 10, 12 feet. Like as you start
Look at
digging,
that.
you just
That is-
unpack. And this is a little
insane.
washed out right now. Like it's
Yeah, it is,
you can't really tell. It looks like it's just a little bit of sand, but that's all
Yeah.
plastic. Like it was so bright that it kind
The
of
camera
like,
kind of, even looking through the viewfinder, kind of doesn't do it justice almost.
it kind of mixed in the materials, but like this is because it was middle of the day we were cleaning, but like it's all plastic.
This is one beach. I'm like, how many people made this much plastic? Like, you know?
Yeah, I'm just in awe there. But it,
Like,
we're
do
next-
I use this much plastic a year?
Yeah, right?
There's an example. Like you pull on one thing, and it's just a thread that does not stop pulling. We sat there and we critically sat there and we were critically thinking through like, okay, all right, you got any budget? You got any equipment? What are you doing? How are we handling this? And like we sat there, we were like, okay, so if you got bulldozers, you've got big sorting lines, you've got all sorts of, like how would you even do this? But I'll tell you, like it's steady wins the race with this.
Yeah.
Like we just did this on another beach across the way, and it's called Moonchar, and it was just as bad. Actually, probably just as bad, but it was like a different type of material. And our team has just been stayed on it every single day, just going little by little, just making their progress, and that's what they've done to really clean it up. So
Recently, they've been utilizing like the mapping, right? Zone mapping. So they're doing, just piece at a time.
Correct.
And that's they're
Correct.
kind of moving along
making progress.
in that way. Yeah.
Yep.
It was wild. I can't
It's
believe
super heavy.
like
This is Indonesia.
Yeah,
Java. This is one of the most beautiful places
Indo.
in the world.
Yep.
And I mean, this could be like a beautiful black volcanic sand beach at the edge of the jungle in this, lovely fishing community. But because of single-use plastics, it looks like this.
Yep.
And it would continue to look like this.
It will continue.
It will continue to look like
Unless there's intervention,
Yeah.
unless we can change consumption habits and look at the ways that we are manufacturing these products, there has to be innovation in the packaging sector. I think a lot of people talk about that all the time is like, how do we end the ocean plastic crisis? And there is no silver bullet. Like there's nothing that's just going to be the one solution. It has to be attacked from so many different angles. And it's literally like, it's redesigning and redeveloping packaging, right? There's sustainable options that are coming up in the space with like basically using seaweed as a component. And there's so many things that will come as a natural biodegradable packaging solution, which is going to be amazing. But like cutting down on the amount of plastics we're consuming, providing the options to these locals, and this is such a complex topic in Bali. So many people ask, like, they just don't care, right? Like what, they're the ones throwing it out here, like they're just polluting.
Yeah.
And I always try and pump the brakes because I'm like, guys, like, hey, listen, like this is way more of a complex topic. It's way deeper than that. And the issue that you're running into is that you have these developing countries that lack the waste management infrastructure, and they're offering their only way to consume these goods is through single-use plastic, right? So you've got someone, for example, who can't afford a giant refillable, reusable thing of coffee. They can only afford like the single serve options at a time. They can't afford a giant thing of shampoo. But they're doing what they can afford is only one small packet of shampoo. And they have to literally judge and budget on when they can purchase these things. But even though they're purchasing these items, the infrastructure doesn't exist to process it. So if the United States was comparable to Indonesia right now with having no waste management, garbage trucks that come every week, twice a week, on the dot, on the nose, and you can count on it religiously, we would have similar things like this, because what they have is they have trash that builds up. There's no outlet for it, and they have to put it somewhere. And so that's why it's not only just like a consumer issue. This is a manufacturing topic and a distribution topic that needs to be addressed.
It's like, these producers are making this product, sending it to a place, knowing full well that there's nowhere for it to go.
Yeah.